Welcome to our first weekly roundup of 2026. It's been a whirlwind start to the year, filled with emotional television finales, nationwide celebrations, and high-stakes sports drama. From the streets of Limpopo to the stadiums of Morocco, there is plenty to catch up on. In this week's edition, we dive into the topics that have everyone talking. The Stranger Things finale. The question on every fan's lips, did 11 die? After the series finale, The Right Side Up, aired, the internet has been divided. We explore the illusion theory involving Callie and what that mysterious epilogue really means for Hawkins' greatest hero. New Year's Eve reflections. We look back at how the world ushered in 2026, capturing the best moments from the midnight countdowns and the resolutions setting the tone for the year ahead. Makhadzi's recovery. After the shocking news of her car accident on the N1, we provide an update on the star's health. Fans can breathe a sigh of relief as reports confirm her condition is stable and she is recovering well in Polokwane. Song of the Year 2025. The verdict is in. We celebrate Umafika, whose hit track officially claimed the crown as the Akozi FM Song of the Year, proving that the Maskandi genre is as powerful as ever. Football fever in Africa. The 2025 Africa Cup of Nations, AFCON, has reached a fever pitch in Morocco. As we move into the round of 16, we break down the major upsets, including Gabon's dramatic exit, and look ahead to the massive clashes featuring South Africa, Nigeria. The long-awaited series finale of Stranger Things, titled The Right Side Up, has left fans in a state of emotional turmoil regarding the ultimate fate of 11. In a definitive post-mortem interview with Variety, creators Matt and Ross Duffer addressed the shocking conclusion, where 11 seemingly sacrificed herself to destroy the Upside Down and end the military's cycle of exploitation. While she is presumed dead by the world, the episode concludes with an ambiguous epilogue where Mike posits a theory that she faked her death using an illusion from her sister, Callie, allowing her to escape to a life of peace far from Hawkins. The Duffer Brothers explained that this ambiguity was a deliberate choice to honor the magic of childhood that 11 represents. According to Ross Duffer, for the core group of friends to truly grow up and move on, that magic had to leave Hawkins. Whether she is physically deceased or living in secret by a waterfall in Iceland, the creators insist that the book is closed on her storyline in Hawkins. They even debunked a popular fan theory that 11 was communicating with Mike through radio static during graduation, clarifying that she has no contact with the group to ensure their safety and prevent the military from restarting their experiments. Beyond 11's fate, the finale finally settled the score with Vecna in a visceral showdown. While many expected a heroic team-up to finish him, it was Joyce Byers who delivered the final blow, decapitating the villain with an axe. This moment was described by the creators as a necessary release of years of trauma for Joyce, particularly the grief stemming from Bob Newby's death in Season 2. The defeat of Vecna and the destruction of the Upside Down effectively reset the world, though the victory came at the steep price of 11's permanent absence from the basement where it all began. Looking toward the future, the Duffer Brothers tease that while the main series is over, the universe will expand through a spin-off that focuses on an entirely new mythology. A key clue for this upcoming project lies in the mysterious glowing rock Henry Creel found in a briefcase as a child, which was briefly seen in the finale's flashbacks. The creators promise that the spin-off will answer lingering questions about the origins of the Mind Flayer and the briefcase rock, but it will feature a completely fresh cast and setting, ensuring that the legacy of 11 and the original Hawkins crew remains
As
the world
untouched.
bid farewell to 2025 and stepped into the promise of 2026, the transition was marked by a breathtaking global symphony of light, sound, and celebration. Across every continent, the 2025 to 2026 New Year's Eve festivities showcased a planet united in hope, yet distinct in its cultural expressions. From the traditional Malanka festivals in the streets of Ukraine to the rhythmic samba beats on the shores of Brazil, the arrival of the new year served as a vibrant testament to human resilience. In Asia, the Great Wall of China and the Lotte World Tower in Seoul were bathed in laser displays, while Europe saw snowflakes and fireworks mingle over the Brandenburg Gate. This global tour of the 2026 arrival highlights the most prosperous corners of each continent, featuring the grandeur of cities like Cape Town and the exclusive galas of Mar-a-Lago, offering a visual journey throughout nations of our time. Fans across South Africa were left in a state of shock this New Year's Eve following reports that award-winning singer Makhadzi was involved in a serious car accident. The incident occurred on the N1 near Polokwane, while the star was reportedly traveling between performances during the busy festive season. Early reports sparked widespread concern on social media, but a formal statement from her management team has since confirmed that the Makhadzi hitmaker is currently in a stable condition at a private medical facility. According to the report by Times Live, the accident happened in the early hours of Wednesday morning. While the vehicle sustained significant damage, Makhadzi's team emphasized that she was conscious and alert when emergency services arrived at the scene. They expressed deep gratitude for the swift response of the paramedics and the outpouring of love from her cousins, fans, who have been flooding digital platforms with prayers and well wishes for a speedy recovery. Medical professionals are currently keeping the singer under observation to rule out any internal injuries, a standard procedure given the impact of the crash. Because of this, her upcoming scheduled performances for the New Year's celebrations have been indefinitely postponed. Her management has asked for privacy during this time to allow the artist to focus entirely on her physical and emotional healing, promising to provide further updates as her recovery progresses. This health scare comes at the end of a triumphant year for Makhadzi, who has dominated the airwaves and international stages throughout 2025. While the music industry holds its breath, the news of her stability offers a glimmer of hope. For now, the focus remains on her journey back to health, with the industry and her massive fan base united in the hope that the Queen of Limpopo will be back on her feet and performing again soon. The 2025 Africa Cup of Nations, AFCON, in Morocco has transitioned from a high-octane group stage into the ruthless, win-or-go-home reality of the knockout rounds. As of January 5th, 2026, the tournament has already delivered on its promise of drama, with heavyweights like Nigeria and Algeria asserting dominance, while traditional powerhouses like Gabon and Zambia suffered premature exits. The group stages concluded with a fascinating statistical phenomenon. Own goals currently lead the scoring charts with 4 strikes, though individual stars like Morocco's Brahim Diaz, Algeria's Riyad Mahrez, and Morocco's Ayoub El Kaabi are breathing down that neck with 3 goals apiece. The round of 16 kicked off this past weekend with a mix of expected results and hard-fought battles. Senegal, the Terrana Lions, continued their defensive masterclass by stifling Sudan in a 1-0 victory on January 3rd, despite playing without their suspended captain Kalidou Koulibaly. Meanwhile, Mali and Tunisia renewed their historic rivalry in a physical encounter that saw Mali advance, maintaining their unbeaten record against the Carthage Eagles in AFCON history. These results set a high bar for the remaining fixtures, proving that tactical discipline is becoming just as vital as individual flair in this edition. Looking at the current schedule, all eyes are on the clash of the titans between South Africa and Cameroon on January 4th. Bafana Bafana entered the knockouts with momentum after a thrilling 3-2 win over Zimbabwe, but they face a Cameroon side that has shown immense mental resilience, evidenced by their comeback victory against Mozambique. Egypt, led by arrested Mohamed Salah, are heavy favorites against tournament debutants Benin, January 5th, while the host nation Morocco is expected to breeze past Tanzania, given their dominant head-to-head record and the sparkling form of Ayoub El Kaabi. As we move toward the quarterfinals starting on January 9th, the predictions lean heavily toward the Big Four: Morocco, Algeria, Nigeria, and Senegal. Nigeria's Super Eagles remain the only team alongside Algeria to finish the group stage with a perfect 9 points, making them the team to beat. However, the elephants in the room are the defending champions, Côte d'Ivoire, who showed a champion's heart by coming back from 2-0 down against Gabon to secure their spot. While the path ahead is unforgiving, the blend of veteran leadership and emerging talents like Amad Diallo suggests that the trophy might not leave West Africa without a message. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the latest news, please make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on our next weekly roundup.